Good morning, class 8. Welcome back to your chemistry classroom once again. Hope all of you watched the last video. Today I will discuss chemical reactions, direct combination reaction. So look at your book. Direct combination reactions synthesis term. Direct combination reactions are also called synthesis reaction. So first underline this one. Direct combination reaction is also known as synthesis reaction. It is a chemical reaction in which two or more elements combine together to form a single compound. So just look at it before. Like the same example, reactants may be elements or compounds, whereas two reactants combine together to form a single compound. Obviously a single compound. So whereas direct combination reaction, two reactants combine together to form a single compound. That's what is also known as synthesis reaction. An element combined with a compound to form a new compound. Suppose compound plus element form a new compound. Two or more compounds combine together to form a new compound. So it may be elements or otherwise elements or compound, whereas two compounds combine together to form a new compound. Next, there are some examples. Metal plus oxygen. Suppose sodium plus oxygen, it forms sodium oxide. Same way calcium plus oxide form calcium oxide. These are metallic oxide. Again non-metal, carbon plus oxygen form carbon dioxide. Sulfur plus oxygen form sulfur dioxide. Phosphorus plus oxygen form phosphorus pentoxide. These are non-metallic oxide. Next, compound plus element form a new compound. Suppose carbon monoxide plus oxygen, it produces carbon dioxide. Sulfur dioxide plus oxygen, it produces sulfur trioxide. Next, compound plus compound, new compound is formed. Like metallic oxide plus water. Sodium oxide plus H2O, it produces sodium hydroxide, base alkali, because these are common base. Calcium oxide plus water, it produces calcium hydroxide. Same way, non-metallic oxide plus water. So just look at it. Metallic oxide के साथ अगर हम water form करेंगे, water add करेंगे, it produce base. Same way, when non-metallic oxide combine with water, it produce acids. Like carbon dioxide plus H2, it produce carbonic acid. Sulfur dioxide plus H2, it produce sulfuric acid. And a phosphorus pentoxide plus H2O, it produce phosphoric acid. So just mind it, whereas metallic oxide combined with water, it produce a base, whereas non-metallic oxide combined with water, it produce acids. Next, decomposition reaction. It is a chemical reaction in which a compound decomposes. मतलब एक compound, either element, whatever, reactant basically decompose and it produce to another production. मतलब दो नया product form कर लेता है. One new compound and one new element. So compound, after decomposition reaction, it produces a new compound plus element. To give two new compound, reactant is always single and it after decomposition reaction, it produces new compound plus new compound. So whereas reactant is single, but it produces more than one products. That's why it is decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction matlab just breaking down. So whereas reactant after breaking down, it produces more than one products. That is decomposition reaction. Some example are here. Thermal decomposition. A decomposition reaction which is brought about by heat. So basically, here are some conditions which actually affect the decomposition reaction. Suppose thermal decomposition. So in a decomposition reaction, heat is necessary. लाइक मेटेलिक ऑक्साइड, मेटेलिक ऑक्साइड को अगर हम लोग हीट देंगे, इट डिकम्पोजेज and it turn into metal plus oxygen. सेम वे मरकरी ऑक्साइड, अगर इसको हम लोग हीट देंगे, इट टर्न इनटू मरकरी प्लस ऑक्सीजन. सेम वे सिल्वर ऑक्साइड, अगर इसको हम लोग हीट देंगे, इट ब्रेकिंग डाउन इनटू सिल्वर प्लस ऑक्सीजन. सेम वे कॉम्पाउंड से न्यू कॉम्पाउंड प्लस एलिमेंट फॉर्म हो रहा है. सपोज पोटेशियम नाइट्रेट, इफ वी प्रोवाइड हीट, इट टर्न इनटू पोटेशियम नाइट्राइट प्लस ऑक्सीजन. सेम वे पोटेशियम क्लोरेट, अगर हीट देंगे, इट टर्न इनटू पोटेशियम क्लोराइड प्लस ऑक्सीजन. Another one is calcium carbonate. After decomposition, it turn into calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide. Whereas zinc hydroxide, after getting heat, it decompose and turn into zinc oxide plus hydrogen. So these are the common example. You will learn one. Next, thermal disassociation. It is a decomposition reaction in which substance disassociates into two or more simpler substances on application of heat. मतलब सेम चीज, मतलब रिएक्टेंट को अगर हम लोग हीट देंगे, आफ्टर गेटिंग हीट और आफ्टर एब्जॉर्बिंग हीट, इट टर्न इनटू टू अनदर न्यू सब्सटेंस. अदरवाइज इट मे बी कंपाउंड और एलिमेंट्स. Thermal disassociation, unlike thermal decomposition, is a reversible reaction. So just underline it. Thermal decomposition reaction is also a reversible reaction. For what? Because if the product is combined together, we will get the reactant once again. That's why it is reversible reaction. Next, electrolytic decomposition. A decomposition reaction which is brought about by passing of electric current. So whereas in case of decomposition reaction is affected by electric current, that is also known as electrolytic decomposition. Look at the example here. Suppose water, if we provide the electricity, then water is decomposed into hydrogen plus oxygen. Another one is photochemical decomposition. A decomposition reaction which occurs in the presence of light. Photo means light. So whereas the decomposition reaction just occur in the presence of light, that is also known as photochemical decomposition. Decomposition of silver salts in the presence of sunlight. So example क्या होगा? Silver salts को normally हम लोग अगर sunlight में breaking down करेंगे, तो it provide metals, suppose silver plus another one. Next, displacement reaction. It is a chemical reaction in which an element placed higher in the activity series. Just mind it. It is a chemical reaction whereas the element placed in their activity series. मतलब जो मेटल प्रॉपरली हायर एक्टिविटी सीरीज में ऊपर में है, तो उसको अगर हम लोग ऊपर में रखेंगे, normally then it can able to do the displacement reaction. Displacement reaction, basically the element placed below it form a solution of its compound. Look at it. A plus BC. Again, just reactant change their places. AC plus B. So whereas activity, look at the activity series. सबसे ऊपर में कौन है? मतलब highly active potassium, after it sodium, then calcium, magnesium, aluminium, zinc, iron, lead, hydrogen, copper, mercury and silver. So zinc plus, normally zinc displace होने के कारण अगर कॉपर सल्फेट के साथ रिएक्शन करेगा, तो इट जस्ट डिस्प्लेस इट्स प्लेस. इट प्रोड्यूस जिंक सल्फेट प्लस कॉपर को रिलीज कर रहा है. Same way, potassium plus H2O. Potassium displaces hydrogen and it produces potassium hydroxide plus hydrogen. So, what is the displacement reaction? in case of displacement reaction, basically reactant just change their places by their increasing एक्टिविटी. मतलब जो मेटल का एक्टिविटी सीरीज में ऊपर में जगह है वो अपना प्लेस को जस्ट डिस्प्लेस करेगा. Just look at this example. So student, hope all of you understood what I've discussed in this video. So for today, up to this portion.